Hi guys, Batman vs. Superman was not a great movie. It had plot holes, and it tried to do too much. What if we could replace it with a better movie? That's exactly what we're going to try to do here. They're both going to have the same people in it, they're both going to start when Man of Steel ended, and they're both going to end in a nearly identical place. This version needs to replace the movie, and fit in with the rest of the DC cinematic universe. So let's get going. The movie begins the same as Batman vs. Superman began. We see Bruce Wayne driving in his car while the Kryptonians are duking it out in the sky. He calls Alfred. Is there still an extra batsuit in the cave under the Wayne building? Alfred answers with worry in his voice.
There is nothing you can do, Mr. Wayne. This is bigger than you.
Is the suit still there? Bruce yells. Alfred is quiet, so Bruce hangs up and calls the boss from the Wayne building. Did you evacuate yet? We're getting out of here, Mr. Wayne. Are you safe? But before he can finish, Bruce hangs up. And right before he arrives at the building, he sees Superman and Zod destroy it. He runs into the destruction and sees the entrance to the cave is completely ruined. He then looks and sees parts of the building about to collapse on a little girl. He runs to her and at the last second gets her out of the way. He looks up into the sky while the Kryptonians are still fighting. We then jump to a few hours later, and we see Alfred going down to the Batcave to find Bruce working at the Batcomputer. Alfred tells him that he hasn't been down there in years. Batman doesn't answer, and we see him analyzing a piece of footage from the fight between Zod and Superman.
This isn't good for you, Master Wayne. You gave this up for a reason.
Bruce stops for a moment, only to tell him, things change, and he continues working. 18 months later, instead of Superman fighting terrorists, we see him save the day. We see him rescuing a plane, stopping a heist, or helping with a collapsing building. We see the love people have for him. And yes, there are still critics, like the Senator in the movie, who is still present here. But most importantly, we see a happy and productive Superman. And no one has heard more than his number one supporter, Lex Luthor. We see news clips of Lex endorsing Superman and telling people that together they are rebuilding Metropolis with Lex's resources and Superman's powers. We then see Superman and Lex talking in one of the rebuilding projects. Lex tells Superman that he's glad to see them working together, and tells Superman that if he ever wanted to accomplish more, Lex could help him make an even more positive influence than he ever could alone. And Superman replies that he'll think about it. We then see Clark Kent going to his job at the Daily Planet. The offices look busier than usual. Kent, any progress on the Batman story? His boss yells from the other side of the office. There are reports of Batman torturing criminals, Clark replies. I want this story ASAP. Ever since Batman has returned, sales are through the roof. Kent looks at his boss with a frustrated face. This man needs to be stopped. But his boss looks unconcerned. Well, let's publish the story first. He's Gotham's problem. Maybe Superman would agree to handle a guy like this. We then cut to Batman in action, trying to stop a group of criminals from stealing valuable information from the government. We see Batman stop them before they can do anything serious. Then, after beating up on the criminals, Batman picks one up who's still conscious. Who sent you? Who is your boss? The criminal is shaking and doesn't know what to say. Suddenly, Batman's sensors pick up a signal coming in for the criminal. He drops him quickly and gets away as fast as he can, and after a few seconds, the criminal explodes. Batman returns to the body, trying to look for clues. He sees that the bomb was a small one placed on the back of the neck of the criminal. He hurries up, trying to find the body of one of the other criminals. He activates something to block all signals from coming in and pulls the bomb from the man's neck. He looks at it and sees that there is no mistaking it. This is Lex's doing. We return to the Batcave to see a very angry Batman. Alfred asks if everything is alright. Lex set me up.
Did you really think he would do nothing? You've been under his skin ever since you put on that cape again.
Batman goes to his workshop to examine the bomb that he has. Right when he starts, the Batcomputer sends out an alarm. Warning, warning, detecting breach. Without thinking much, Batman smashes the bomb, and the alert stops. We return to Superman, who after talking with Lois, agrees to work with Lex. He seems like such a stand-up guy. Lex starts sending Superman all over the world. With Lex's intel, they're able to stop bad things right as they start to happen, and sometimes even before they happen. The whole world grows to love and trust Superman. But there are still some skeptics, and the US government urges Superman to show up to a hearing about the events that happened in Man of Steel. Though all of his friends tell him he doesn't need to show up and prove himself, Superman does not run from anything, and he decides to go to the hearing. He goes to the hearing, but a few minutes after it starts, all of the screens in the city, including smartphones, start to show the bat signal. We have a way to stop these beings. All of them. They are a danger. Cannot be trusted with these abilities. We already saw what happened, and there were only 2 of them. There are more, and they must be stopped. While they're hearing this, a video of the Flash, Aquaman, and Cyborg is playing. Who knows how long they have been here? We have proof going as far back as World War I. We have also found Superman's weakness. Right when this is said, the hearing building blows up. It's not just a regular explosion, it's one laced with kryptonite. Superman flies out of there as fast as he can and collapses near the press. He tried to kill
Superman, the Bat tried to kill Superman. Oh, they tried to kill Superman.
A few moments later, Superman gets up slowly, and he is angry. He feels responsible for the people that died, with him as the target. He flies to Lex. You are right. We have to stop him.
Superman, I'm not sure jail is the way to stop a man like that.
What are you implying, Lex? Superman snaps.
Nothing. But he's been out here for 20 years. I don't think jail is going to stop a man like that.
He's much worse now. He didn't kill before.
Or maybe, Superman, you just didn't hear about it.
We move to Batman in the Batcave, and we see him having the Flash dream sequence. This time it's a bit more obvious that it's a dream. Batman wakes up and he sees a person in a red costume.
You were right about him. He is dangerous. Fear him and find us. You will need us.
Batman then wakes up for real, to the news report of Superman's assassination attempt. Alfred suddenly rushes down.
They are blaming you, Master Wayne.
It's Lex and Superman. They're setting me up. But it looks like someone did something to injure Superman. I need to find out what they used.
You are accused of killing hundreds of people, Master Wayne, and this is what you focus on.
I focus on what I can control. I'm heading out. We jump to the scene where Batman breaks into LexCorp. He enters a room and sees monitors on Wayne Manor. Lex knows who Batman is, but he can't stop now. He enters a secure location, finds the kryptonite, takes it, beats up a bunch of guards on his way out, and then leaves. A few days have passed, and Superman wakes up. He opens his eyes to see a bat sign on his ceiling. He checks and sees that Lois is still sleeping next to him. He then notices a note on his door. In it are dozens of pictures of his mom. Come and find me. This is the final straw. He flies to Lex and asks him to help him find Batman. Luthor says he'll do what he can, and he hopes Superman knows what really needs to be done about the Bat. Superman just looks at him, but Lex knows now that he has them both. That night, Lex sends Superman to Batman's location. He goes there and sees Batman in armor waiting for him. But Superman doesn't wait, and he starts going at Batman immediately. In this version, the armor is more effective, and Batman stands up to Superman. Where is she? The fight continues in a way similar to the movie. In the fight, Superman keeps yelling at Batman, "How could you kill those people? Where is my mother?" Batman dismisses it as a mind game. The battle is nearing its end, with Batman standing over Superman with the kryptonite spear, but he can't do it. Batman doesn't kill people. He thought just this once he'd be able to, but the more the fight wore on, Superman started to feel more human to Batman, and not a god. He stops and puts down the spear. Superman is startled. Why did you stop now? It doesn't make any sense to him. Batman blew up hundreds of people in the courtroom. What would stop him from killing one more person? You might kill us all one day, and Lex might kill me after this. It's not for me to decide. I am no god. Lex, what are you talking about? They start talking and putting things together. Batman shows him proof that Lex is up to no good. So, my mother, it was Lex. Just as they start figuring out what to do, a figure comes running out of the shadows, straight at Batman. It's Wonder Woman, and she starts attacking him. He tries to defend himself, but this is Wonder Woman. Superman tries to help, but she starts attacking him, and both Batman and Superman are weakened from fighting one another. The fight goes on for a few minutes, with Wonder Woman finally putting her lasso on Batman.
Where's the information that you have on me?
In the Batcave, Batman says, understanding immediately that he was compelled to tell the truth somehow. Does this little rope make me tell the truth?
Yes, and there's no way to escape.
Then ask if it was me who released that video. I have the information, but it's only a backup plan. I never used it. She calms down.
So you didn't release the video and send me a threat with old pictures of me?
No.
Then who is behind all this?
A man by the name of Lex Luthor. The three don't waste any time. It only takes a few minutes for them to show up at Lex's place. You can guess that the security is not much of a problem for them, and it doesn't take long until they find Lex. You're done, Lex. Did you really think you'd get away with this? Where is my mother? Superman says.
Get away with what? It's you guys who are breaking the law. It was you that fought. I didn't do a thing. But I'm very disappointed in you, Superman. Oh well, I guess you can't always get what you want. Only one of you will have to do.
Lex says with a smirk. Suddenly, Superman falls to the ground crying in pain. What have you done to him? Asks Batman as he starts to beat on Lex.
Go ahead and kill me. It'll be interesting for the cops to find both me and Superman dead by your hands. And his poor mother. If I don't survive, I might not be able to help you guys find her.
Wonder Woman, you take Superman to Gotham Hospital. Ask for this doctor and show him this card. If anyone can help, it might be him. I'll find his mother. Batman says, knocking out Lex and giving Wonder Woman the card. Next we have one of the best scenes in the movie. Batman going to rescue Superman's mother. But this is an even more pissed off Batman, and he just cuts through all of the guards. When he finally gets to Superman's mother, he tells her about Superman's condition and flies her to him. A few days later, we're at Superman's funeral.
Did you find out how he died?
Wonder Woman asked Bruce, when the court blew up in his so-called assassination attempt, after he flew outside and fainted. Lex had someone inject him with a kryptonite capsule that would resolve and spread kryptonite through his body when given the signal.
What are you going to do now?
I'm going to do what I should have done from the beginning. I'm going to find the others like you, and I'm going to help them. I will not make this mistake again.
And what if they don't want to be found?
She asks. They will be found, no matter what. This is the world we live in now, and we need to do what we can to protect it. Well, that's it. If you guys have any other ideas on how Batman vs. Superman should have been, please comment below. And if you like this kind of video and want me to do other movies and TV shows, Please like and subscribe and share this video, because it's really hard to do, and support is greatly appreciated if you guys would like more. I hope you really enjoyed the video, and have a great day.